Welcome to our newest episode about the Baltic mythology. Subscribe our channel and enjoy. In the pantheon of ancient Baltic mythology, Perkunas reigns supreme as the god of thunder, lightning, and the sky. With a resounding roar, he unleashes bolts of lightning that illuminate the heavens and thunderclaps that reverberate across the earth. Perkunas is a master of the elements, and his power is unrivaled. He controls the winds and commands the rain, bringing life and vitality to the land. His presence is felt in the crackling energy of a summer storm, in the dazzling display of the northern lights, and in the awe-inspiring grandeur of the night sky. But Perkunas is not merely a force of nature. He is a deity of great intelligence and cunning, able to outwit even the cleverest of mortals. His gaze is sharp as a hawk's, and his wisdom is deep as the roots of the tallest trees. He is a protector of the innocent and a punisher of the wicked, and his justice is swift and absolute. Despite his fearsome power, Perkunas is also a symbol of hope and renewal. His thunderbolts cleanse the earth and bring new growth, and his lightning illuminates the darkness, guiding lost souls to safety. In times of trouble and strife, the faithful turn to him for strength and guidance, knowing that he is a steadfast ally in the face of adversity. Thus, Perkunas stands as a testament to the power and majesty of the natural world, a force to be respected and revered, but also a beacon of hope and inspiration to all who seek it. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Laima stands tall as the goddess of fate, luck, and childbirth. Her ethereal beauty is matched only by her profound wisdom and inscrutable nature, for she is the mistress of destiny, the weaver of the threads of life. Laima's touch is felt in every corner of the world, from the smallest of creatures to the mightiest of nations. She is the embodiment of fortune, her influence guiding the course of events, shaping the fates of both individuals and nations. With a flick of her wrist or a nod of her head, she can turn the tide of battle, bestow good fortune upon the deserving, or condemn the unworthy to a life of misery and despair. But Laima is not only the arbiter of fate. She is also the patron of childbirth, the protector of mothers and infants, and the bringer of new life into the world. Her gentle touch can ease the pains of labor, and her benevolent gaze can ensure the health and well-being of the newborn. Her presence is felt in every birth and every new beginning, a reminder that every life is precious and every moment a gift. And in times of difficulty or uncertainty, her faithful followers turn to her for guidance, knowing that she will guide them towards a brighter future. In all her aspects, Laima is a figure of grace and beauty, her wisdom and compassion a testament to the boundless depths of her divine nature. And as long as the threads of fate continue to spin, her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Gabija stands as a figure of warmth and light, the goddess of fire and the hearth. Her radiance illuminates the darkest of nights, and her benevolent presence brings comfort and security to those who seek it. Gabija's domain is the realm of flames, and her power over fire is absolute. With a flick of her wrist, she can conjure roaring infernos or gentle embers, and her magic is felt in every spark and flicker. But her influence extends far beyond the physical realm, for she is also a goddess of the hearth, the protector of the home and the family. In ancient times, the hearth was the center of every home, a place of warmth and comfort, and Gabija's presence was felt in every crackle of the flames. Her watchful eye ensured that the fire never went out, and her power brought abundance and prosperity to the household. But Gabija's influence is not limited to the physical realm, for she is also a symbol of community and family, reminding us that the bonds we share with those we love are as enduring as the flickering flames. Despite her fiery nature, Gabija is also a goddess of peace and tranquility, her gentle radiance bringing a sense of calm and serenity to those who seek it. Her presence is felt in the quiet moments of meditation, the stillness of a summer evening, and the gentle glow of a candle flame. Thus, Gabija stands as a testament to the power of fire and the importance of community and family. Her radiance illuminates the darkness, her warmth brings comfort to the weary, and her wisdom guides us towards a brighter tomorrow. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Saule shines as a radiant figure, the goddess of the sun and fertility. Her beauty is matched only by her power, for she is the bringer of warmth and light, the source of life and growth. Saule's presence is felt in every corner of the world, her radiance illuminating the sky and bringing light to even the darkest of places. Her warmth is felt on the skin, a reminder of the life-giving power of the sun. And her influence extends far beyond the physical realm, for she is also a goddess of fertility, the protector of the earth and the bringer of new life. In ancient times, the cycles of the sun were intimately linked to the cycles of the earth, and Saule's power ensured that the fields were fertile, the crops abundant, and the people prosperous. Her watchful eye ensured that the seasons turned, that the rains came, and that the harvest was bountiful. But Saule's influence is not limited to the physical realm. She is also a symbol of rebirth and renewal, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. Her radiance brings joy and optimism to the hearts of those who bask in her warmth, and her wisdom guides us towards a brighter future. In all her aspects, Saule is a figure of beauty and grace, her power a testament to the boundless depths of her divine nature. And as long as the sun continues to rise each day, her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Zemyna stands as a figure of enduring strength and vitality, the goddess of the earth and harvest. Her power is felt in every corner of the world, her embrace encompassing the very essence of life itself. Zemyna's domain is the realm of the earth, and her power over the land is absolute. From the smallest of creatures to the mightiest of forests, her influence is felt in every blade of grass, every tree, and every living creature that calls the earth home. Her wisdom and compassion ensure that the land remains fertile and abundant, the soil rich and the crops plentiful. But Zemyna is not only a goddess of the earth. She is also a goddess of harvest, the protector of the bountiful fields and the bringer of plenty. Her watchful eye ensures that the crops grow strong and the harvest is bountiful, and her benevolent touch ensures that the people are fed and prosperous. In ancient times, the harvest was a time of celebration, a time to honor Zemyna and give thanks for the bounty of the earth. Her influence extended far beyond the physical realm, reminding the people that the land was not just a resource to be exploited, but a living, breathing entity to be respected and cared for. In all her aspects, Zemyna is a figure of strength and vitality, her power a testament to the enduring nature of the earth itself. And as long as the land remains fertile and the crops grow strong, her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Ausrine stands as a radiant figure of new beginnings and fresh starts, the goddess of the morning star. Her beauty is matched only by her power, for she is the bringer of hope and the harbinger of a new day. Ausrine's presence is felt in the early hours of the morning, her gentle radiance illuminating the sky and bringing light to even the darkest of places. Her warmth is felt on the skin, a reminder of the life-giving power of the sun, and her influence extends far beyond the physical realm, for she is also a goddess of new beginnings. In ancient times, the morning star was a symbol of hope, a sign that the darkness was coming to an end and that a new day was dawning. And Ausrine's power ensured that every day was a chance for a new beginning, a chance to start fresh and leave the troubles of the past behind. But Ausrine's influence is not limited to the physical realm. She is also a symbol of the human spirit, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always a chance for a new beginning. Her radiance brings joy and optimism to the hearts of those who bask in her warmth, and her wisdom guides us towards a brighter future. In all her aspects, Ausrine is a figure of beauty and grace, her power a testament to the boundless depths of her divine nature. And as long as the morning star continues to shine each day, her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name and reminding us that every day is a chance for a new beginning. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Medina reigns as a powerful figure of the forest, the goddess of the hunt. Her beauty is matched only by her prowess, for she is the protector of the wild places and the mistress of the hunt. Medina's domain is the forest, and her power over the land is absolute. From the smallest of creatures to the mightiest of trees, her influence is felt in every leaf, every branch, and every living creature that calls the forest home. Her wisdom and compassion ensure that the forest remains abundant and thriving, a true testament to the natural world. But Medina's influence is not limited to the physical realm. She is also a goddess of hunting, the protector of those who hunt with respect and honor. Her watchful eye ensures that the animals are not taken in vain and that their sacrifice is not wasted, and her benevolent touch ensures that the people are fed and cared for. In ancient times, the hunt was a sacred ritual, a way to honor the natural world and show respect for the animals that provided sustenance. Medina's influence extended far beyond the physical realm, reminding the people that the forest was not just a resource to be exploited, but a living, breathing entity to be respected and cared for. In all her aspects, Medina is a figure of strength and vitality, her power a testament to the enduring nature of the wild. And as long as the forest remains abundant and the hunt is conducted with respect and honor, her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Guilteen stands as a figure of solemnity and reverence, the goddess of death and the underworld. Her power is absolute, for she is the one who guides the souls of the departed to their final resting place and ensures that the natural order of life and death is maintained. Guilteen's domain is the underworld, and her influence over the realm of the dead is absolute. Her touch brings the final release to those whose time has come, and her wisdom ensures that the natural cycle of life and death is respected and preserved. She is a figure of great dignity and honor, for she understands that death is not the end, but merely a transition to a new state of being. In ancient times, Guilteen was seen as a guide and protector, a figure who ensured that the souls of the departed were treated with respect and dignity. Her power extended far beyond the physical realm, for she was a symbol of the cyclical nature of existence, reminding the people that death was not an end, but a necessary part of the great cycle of life. But Guilteen's influence is not limited to the realm of the dead. She is also a symbol of change and transformation, reminding us that every ending is also a new beginning. Her power over death is a reminder that even the greatest of challenges can be overcome, and that every obstacle can be surmounted with determination and perseverance. In all her aspects, Guilteen is a figure of great wisdom and insight, her power a testament to the enduring nature of the human spirit. And as long as there is life, there will also be death, and her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name and reminding us that even in the face of our greatest challenges, we can still find hope and renewal. In the pantheon of Baltic mythology, Velnius reigns as a figure of cunning and mischief, the god of the underworld. His power is rooted in the shadows, and his influence can be felt in every dark corner of the world. He is a trickster figure, a master of deception and illusion, whose power lies in his ability to play both sides of the game. Velnius' domain is the underworld, and his influence over the realm of the dead is unmatched. He is a figure of great power and darkness, a force to be reckoned with. But his power extends beyond the physical realm, for he is also a symbol of chaos and upheaval, a reminder that even the greatest of plans can be undone by a well-placed trick or twist of fate. In ancient times, Velnius was seen as a guide and protector, a figure who offered aid and protection to those who dared to journey into the underworld. But his aid always came with a price, for Velnius was a master of trickery and deception, and his ultimate goal was always to advance his own interests. Despite his reputation for mischief, Velnius is also a figure of great insight and understanding. His power over the underworld gives him a unique perspective on the nature of life and death, and his understanding of the natural cycle of existence is profound. In his own way, he is a teacher, a figure who challenges us to see the world in a different light and to question our assumptions about the nature of reality. In all his aspects, Velnius is a figure of great complexity and depth, his power a testament to the enduring nature of the human spirit. And as long as there are those who seek to challenge the natural order of things, his influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon his name and reminding us that sometimes the greatest truths can only be found in the shadows. In the verdant forests of Lithuania, there stands a tree of legendary proportions, a figure of myth and magic. This is Eglay, the sacred tree of Lithuanian mythology, whose branches reach towards the heavens, a symbol of the natural world's enduring power. Eglay is more than just a tree, for she is also personified as a goddess, a figure of great reverence and respect. Her power is rooted in the earth, and her influence can be felt in every leaf and branch. She is a symbol of life and renewal, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always the promise of a new beginning. In ancient times, Eglay was seen as a guide and protector, a figure who offered aid and protection to those who sought her out. Her wisdom was unmatched, and her power over the natural world was absolute. She was a source of inspiration and awe, a reminder that the natural world is full of wonders and mysteries. As a goddess, Eglay is a figure of great complexity and depth. Her power over the natural world is tempered by her compassion for all living things, and her wisdom is matched only by her humility. She is a symbol of the delicate balance that exists between humans and the natural world, reminding us that we must always strive to live in harmony with the earth and its many inhabitants. In all her aspects, Eglay is a figure of great beauty and grace, her power a testament to the enduring nature of the natural world. And as long as there are trees and forests, her influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon her name and reminding us that the natural world is a source of wonder and magic. In the land of Lithuania, there is a god whose power is rooted in the amber nectar of the gods, a figure of great reverence and respect. This is Rigidis, the god of beer and brewing, whose influence can be felt in every frothy mug and sparkling bottle of this beloved beverage. Rigidis is more than just a deity, for he is also a symbol of the ancient traditions of brewing and fermentation that have been passed down from generation to generation. His power over beer is absolute, and his understanding of the alchemy of brewing is unmatched. He is a symbol of craftsmanship and skill, reminding us that even the simplest of pleasures can be elevated to an art form. In ancient times, Rigidis was seen as a provider of joy and merriment, a figure who offered solace and comfort to those who sought it. His wisdom was tempered by his love of life and his appreciation of the simple pleasures that make existence worth living. He was a source of inspiration and revelry, a reminder that sometimes the greatest truths can be found in the joyous celebration of life. As a god, Rigidis is a figure of great complexity and depth. His power over beer is tempered by his appreciation of the art of brewing, and his understanding of the importance of balance and nuance in the crafting of the perfect brew. He is a symbol of the delicate balance that exists between humans and the natural world, reminding us that we must always strive to live in harmony with the earth and its many gifts. In all his aspects, Rigidis is a figure of great beauty and grace, his power a testament to the enduring nature of the human spirit. And as long as there are those who appreciate the art of brewing and the joy of sharing a good beer with friends and loved ones, his influence will be felt, guiding the destinies of all who call upon his name and reminding us that sometimes the simplest pleasures can be the most profound. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel and see you in next episodes.